I think I can use that.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the Sarah Myers channel. Now I know I'm a little bit late on this one, as usual. I just like to collect my thoughts before I rattle off with anything about the game, but the new family member has finally been announced and he looks like an absolute beast of a man. I even heard people saying that they're moving on from their Johnny thirst and hopping onto this guy, which I can say is certainly not the case for me, but to each their own. I get it, you just like the new guy. No, but the new family member has been announced and it appears that his name is going to be Hands. I think that was kind of weird to some people, but they might not know that there's a whole man named Nubbins in this game, so it's actually pretty par for the course. Now, I also saw some criticism of his weapon, and I don't think some of the younger folks in the player base really understand the prolific history of the ball-peen hammer. A ball-peen hammer is a tool that is meant to be used in metalworking, but it is also quite adept at breaking bones. This is a weapon that someone would use if they really wanted to hurt someone, and the fact that Hands chose this as his weapon of choice actually already says a lot about his character on its own. He also seems to be wearing a leather vest that reminded me of a biker cut, and if you brighten him and zoom in a bit, it looks like there's some sort of patch on the right side of it. So I definitely say biker cut is an accurate description of the wardrobe of choice that we're seeing here. Oh, and where the hell is Virginia? Like, where on the map is this scene taking place in? The architecture reminds me of the mill, but I couldn't figure out where this specific room was. Remember, Hands was supposed to release with Virginia and the mill until something caused his release to be delayed. The mill is very different from other maps in the game, so that makes me think that Hands might have something in his arsenal, either an ability or a perk, that will make the layout of the mill a little easier for family. That's all speculation though. There's been a ton of leaks surrounding this new character, but I'm reluctant to definitively say what he's going to release with, considering that Gunn has changed their plans based on what's been leaked in the past. It seems like some of the leaks that detailed his appearance are already wrong, so there's really no telling what we're going to be working with on the 11th when he releases. Regardless, I can't wait to get some new family perks in the game. Another Muerto Times released recently, and in it there were mentions of skill tree rework, so I'm thinking that maybe characters other than Hands might also get access to some new perks alongside this upcoming content release. Strangely enough, I have this weird feeling of dread every time I think about them reworking the skill trees on the current roster of family characters. I don't really know why I feel that way, but I'm hoping they don't make any crazy changes that end up diminishing the family player base. If they're going to take things away from certain characters, I hope they at least give us something in return that's just as viable as whatever they changed. Of course, I've already talked about the theoretical upcoming Johnny changes, and we all know that's something that's been on the horizon for a while now based on how many people are crying about it. So that's not really the part that I'm worried about. I just have a really bad feeling about this next patch, but I can't really put my finger on it. Hopefully, I'm just being weirdly paranoid and it turns out to be great. Like, I would love if Sissy and Sunny had skill trees that were better tuned to their abilities and base attributes. So it could end up being a really good positive change. We'll just have to wait and see. Oh, and also it's Double XP Weekend by the time you're seeing this video. Double XP Weekend should be live all the way from now until May 20th at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. So get out there and level up all the perks that you're probably going to lose access to as soon as the skill tree reworks come into play. Nah, I'm just joking. Hopefully. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching and listening to me ramble. I'm going to go get into that Double XP and patiently wait for Hands to come out on June 11th. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.